Looney Farm Guy here, and this is American Husbandry Set by Lancyboi on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl for this test. It's 27.1 megabytes to download. It's a set of two cow sheds, and a pigsty. So let's have a look at them first in our menu here. So we're going to look under animals and cows. So here are the first two. Cow shed with pasture and, whoops, you can change the color on the siding, left or right on your D-pad, so that's nice. Right, cost $250,000, right? 200 cows, and it is 17 slots on console. Now, the next one is somewhat similar, except very different. You can also change the colors on the siding. $425,000, yes, much more, and only 125 cows, yet 37 slots on console. Right, so beware you first-gen console players. Pig barn small. Come on, let me, there we go. And this also, you can change the colors on the siding. 50 pigs, 16 slots on console. Right, so let's have a look at this first one. Well, first. Particulars. Animal trigger, right here. Let's get our help window on. There we go. So here's the animal dialogue. Water goes in here. We'll show that afterwards. This is your straw. Straw goes in here. It does take straw bales. Going back here, this is where your food, TMR, hay, or grass, I believe. I always put TMR. So TMR, hay, and grass. Yes, TMR, hay, or grass, or any combination of those three. And a slurry output here. No milk is produced in this barn. Lights, no lights, all natural lighting. Right, so you have to put water in, but you don't get any milk out of it. That's, if we come up here, there is no milk capacity. If we look at our cow shed with pasture, bottom right corner, field information, no milk there. However, it does have, where did it go? Manure pit, a built-in manure holding right around here to the back. Do these gates? No, I don't think those gates. So here's it's supposed to, manure supposed to appear here. So we're going to test that. Right, so that's it for that one. Now moving on to the sloped cow shed. This one automatically has water supplied, so you don't have to add water this. Food, yeah, I'm wandering here. Here's the animal trigger. These doors open and close, as you can see. There's a little kind of a milk shed or a milk processing area here. Turn on the lights with L3. Anywhere you're kind of inside here, more or less. Oh, you have to be close to here. I don't see any switches here, but that's where it is. Here, I would assume, is the milk output, which we will test, of course. Slurry output here. Food and straw goes here. Here is the manure pit. We're going to see if it collects anything. And that, oh, the, come on, jump, jump, jump. The lights turn on. Where was the light switch-ish? Over here. So I think somewhere over here in this area is the light switch, like so. Moving on to the pig pen. Slurry, it appears that it comes out here, I'm pretty sure. Water, you need to put water in, it goes here. Big fat piggies. Animal dialogue is here, 50 pigs. Oh yes, 125, right? Cows, 125 cows. Light switch in here, very bright. Woo! Food goes in here. I did have to place a manure heap, manure silo, because this, I don't don't see anywhere, and there is no capacity showing for manure. So assuming straw goes in here and food. So straw and food goes here. It does accept bales, which I will show later. Right, I think that's covered everything. We're going to be set to show you. Right, interrupted by a phone call. Apologies. Where was I? Yes. Yeah, so everything, the capacities, that's what I was going to do. Water, 20,000 liters. So this is the first one, 20,000 liters of water. Straw, 38,000 liters. Total food capacity, 60,000 liters with 200 cows. So we're going to see how that fares. This one is milk will be produced here. Straw, 38,000, 60,000 liters capacity for food. So I imagine this one will fare much better than the other one with 200 cows. Just my guess. Educated guess, no doubt. Or no, well, not no doubt. Anyways, and the pigs, water 3,000 liters, straw 15,000, and 9,500 liters of food for 50 pigs. All right, so now we're going to go speed ahead in time, and we will see you in tomorrow, a game time tomorrow, which will be just momentarily for you. All right, so how have we fared here? Well, not surprisingly, the Holstein, the cow shed with pasture, we have run out of food. How long ago that happened, I don't know, but yeah, not surprising. Water is nearly out. Straw is about half, and we have slurry. Did we get any manure? I think we should have. Yes, so there's plenty of manure here. So that's working. Come on, jump. Yeah, so that works. Right, so unfortunately, you're going to run out of food if you run 1 month or 1 day months with this barn. We'll test the other things in a moment. Let's look at the next one. The next one, we actually did have some food left, but not much, which is concerning for the other one. Straw, plenty of straw. We have milk and slurry to collect. And let's see about the... So, problem here, no manure is being collected. That's unfortunate. So now we have one barn that runs out of food, or one barn that doesn't produce or doesn't collect manure in the spot it's supposed to collect. Now, of course, this is on console, remember, PS5, so things sometimes work differently on PC, and the modders cannot test on console, so sometimes these things happen. Let's see about the pigs. Pigs we are good for food and water and straw. So, slurry, it has produced some slurry that we can see. And has it collected manure? Yes, we do. So we have manure here. That's good. So the only thing that's really working, everything is working on, is the pigsty. Right. So let's pop over here. So water. I will show you where the water goes in, which is right here. So water goes in there. Let's not put all the water in there. And whilst I have the water, let's go over to the pigsty and show where the water goes in there, and then we can move on. So the water always, the pig pens and so forth are pretty much nearly all standardized where that drop, that water drop looking thing is where the water goes in. Water drop, water. This is output, so it means it's coming out of there and going into something you drive by and going there. This one, you see a little tipper, that's where you put stuff in. Right, how about straw? Well, we're here with the straw bales. As you notice, I got 931 liters, and now it has dropped to 8,000. So it's 9,000, now it's 8,000. So straw went in there. See, that was no problem. straw for this barn. We're just going to run over here. And as you see, there it is. Straw bale disappears. Straw goes in where the food. Let's go here. So, TMR, food. Oh, straw goes in here too on this one. I'm just going to show you that because I know someone's going to ask. And there we go. Straw and just straw on this one. No food here. Food tips in over here. So let's back this trailer up there. And if I recall, the trigger is quite generous. There it is. So that's nice. Food just goes in just like so. Very nice. Food for the second barn. Also very easy right here. So the triggers are nice and big. That's always nice. There we go. How about extraction of the manure? Manure extraction. Well, this one didn't produce any manure, so we're going to test this one over here. It should be just, whoops, should be just a trigger here that comes up. We should be able to fill, automatically fill. Not giving me a trigger. There we go, start filling. That's a bit awkward, I must say. So, right, all right, let's go over to here. Let's empty out this water and test out the slurry. At least we have slurry at this one. So we get rid of our water. And let's test the slurry. There we go. Slurry, yes, we are. That slurry trigger works. We should have a slurry trigger over here. Yes, slurry trigger works there. And we can test the milk trigger right here while we're here. And the milk trigger works there. Over here to the pig barn, slurry trigger. And not getting a trigger. Is that a manure trigger? Oh dear. I guess I spoke too soon about everything working. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get a different tank. Could be this tank, so hold on. Well, here we are with the base game, the smallest base game slurry tank, and I cannot get the trigger to pop up. Unless I'm at it on the wrong side. Usually it should not be that difficult. This is console. It is not, you gotta go outside and hook something up. This is very basic stuff here. Not working. So, unfortunately, and it does have slurry in there. If we look at there, it says slurry 3,249 liters. We can't get it out. Right. So, what is left? We've tested all the triggers. So, in review, slurry trigger does not work. Everything else works. Over here, everything works except the manure collection. Manure collection does not work for some reason. Over here, actually, I think, well, yes, everything works except the animals run out of food too soon. The manure pickup works, and but you don't get any milk either. So you be the judge on on how the state of this. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with each one of them that makes it somewhat possibly unusable for one reason or another. I suppose you could put down a manure separate manure silo, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having a manure silo built in when you have to place one beside it. Just my thoughts on it. I leave it up to you to decide. But that's why I labeled it needs update. So there you have it, the American Husbandry Set by Lancyboi on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye for now.